Positive was we played great defense for, about 35 minutes. The negative was for the first 5 minutes of the second half, we didn't think we could win the game. And just kind of handed it to them with all the turnovers right there. And then we battled back. Like I said, I think the team defense was really good. Overall this weekend, I thought our team defense was really good. That's a really good basketball team. And I told the guys, we want to win the league, you got to beat them. So now we got to go down there and beat them. And in kind of past history, usually whether we're playing them here or there, we usually get rolled in the first game, and then we make a game out of the second one. I think we lost by 20 here last year and went down and beat them there. And, we really only lost this game by 5 or 6. We had a foul there at the end, and they made some free throws. So I feel very good moving forward about this team. This gave me the opportunity to challenge some guys to get better. We didn't handle – we're still young. We don't handle adversity very well. So we're going to learn from this, and we're going to get better. So, but I am very happy and proud of the group that we had in the locker room tonight, and I'm looking forward to getting back out. I wish it was Friday already because I'm ready to go.
Coach, how concerned were you that Cal Poly would come out that?
Second half, I told them they're going to come out and punch us in the mouth. That's what they do. They weren't. That's a team. The way you watch them approach the game is how we need to get to approach the game. I mean, that team, they don't get frazzled. They don't get rattled. They were down 6 at half and didn't care. Actually, should have been down 10. We let them back in it in the first, last minute of the half. We let them get back in the game. So they left the floor thinking, hey, it doesn't matter. We're going to start the half. We're going to get back in the game. And that's their mindset. And that's the mindset we need to get to. We have that for spurts, and then we let it go away. And then we get it back, and then we let it go away again. It doesn't ever leave them. And you can tell by the way they play. And then Terrence Drisdom and Jordan Faison just took it to us. And, we had no answer for them.
Alex, Coach, how frustrating is when you're getting open looks from three-point range, but they just weren't falling?
For me, I don't think it's that frustrating because we know, like we said, Coach always says, we have one shooter on the team, and it just lights out, and that's Evan. And when Evan, tonight he was 3 for 10 from 3, and every time I think he's shooting it, I think it's going in. So when he misses, it's just kind of every single time he misses, I'm just like, wow, he missed. And next time, I think it's going in. So, I mean, he can go 3 for 100. I don't care. He's going to make the next one. That's how I'm thinking it. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to shoot. The thing that happened to us tonight, we didn't do a good enough job of getting buckets we've gotten in the post. Our posts have been very effective for the first 5 games. And tonight, in credit to Pomona, they did a good job, and it forced these guys to shoot, more threes than we needed to and contested. Alex did a nice job making threes tonight and actually rebounded too. He led us in rebounding, which is what we needed. We got to have 5 guys rebounding, and when he can come in and give us 5-6 rebounds a game, that's really helpful. So, you're going to have nights like that when your best shooter can't hit the barn and everybody else has got to step up. And we only had maybe one and a half other guys kind of step up tonight on the offensive end. So, but you got to learn. It's a grinder game. When you play them, it's like going to the dentist. So.
That's the other thing that jumps out. They had a 37-24 rebounding advantage.
Well, I'm going to give you a little insight on that. When you miss, when you go 18 of 53 and they go better than 50%, there is a lot more opportunity for defensive rebounds than there are. And we didn't offensive rebound well tonight. We did a great job keeping them off the glass. Even if they had gotten 0 offensive rebounds, they still would have out-rebounded us because we just missed that many more shots than they did. That's really what the rebounding number was. I mean, yeah, we got out-rebounded by that, but that was our own doing because we couldn't hit shots, and then we just couldn't get as many offensive rebounds because they are a good defensive rebounding team. So it's not as bad. It's not as bad as it looks when you take that perspective. But if we're making shots, then we're not talking about rebounds. We're talking about us winning the game. So.
Alex, Coach said he wishes it was Friday and get back out there. That's probably the same mindset you and the team also share.
Yeah, that's what we were saying in the locker room is obviously you're going to be down after a loss, but we were just saying how, it's our second game of the conference. Coach said we have 20 more games. I was just telling all the new guys, we have a long way to go, and it's a long journey. So, Coach always saying up and down, you just got to stay a steady pace, even you take the wins with the losses, and just know that we're going to be playing next week. We've got 2 more games. So you can't celebrate the wins, and you can't really stay down on the losses because you got another game coming up pretty soon.
Got a lot of games left.